The United States has officially begun a large-scale naval blockade targeting Iran's ports, marking a major escalation after recent peace talks failed. The blockade applies to ships entering or leaving Iranian ports, while allowing neutral vessels to pass through the Strait of Hormuz if they are not linked to Iran. This move is intended to pressure Iran economically and strategically, especially by limiting its oil exports and weakening its regional position. Iran has strongly reacted to the blockade, warning that it may respond against countries that cooperate with the United States. Officials have stated that if Iranian ports are restricted, other ports in the region could also face consequences. At the same time, Iran has rejected the blockade and described it as an unlawful action, while signaling that it could take further steps if tensions continue to rise. The situation escalated after negotiations held in Islamabad failed to produce a long-term agreement. A temporary ceasefire that had been in place earlier in April has become increasingly fragile, with both sides accusing each other of violations. Military activities have continued in different areas, including ongoing Israeli operations in nearby regions, which Iran claims are contributing to instability. The Strait of Hormuz remains a central point in the conflict, as it is one of the most important global routes for oil transportation. Iran had previously restricted access to the strait, allowing only selected countries to pass, which already disrupted global supply chains. The new blockade has further increased tensions around this waterway and raised concerns about global trade security. Global economic impacts are already visible. Oil prices have risen above $100 per barrel, and financial markets have shown volatility following the announcement of the blockade. The disruption in energy supply routes has increased uncertainty for global economies, with analysts warning that continued escalation could lead to higher inflation and slower economic growth worldwide. At the same time, international reactions have been mixed. Some countries have chosen not to join the blockade and are instead calling for de-escalation and renewed negotiations. Diplomatic efforts are still ongoing, but the current situation remains tense, with the possibility of further developments depending on how both sides respond in the coming days.